it out.
Just take it out? Would they replace it with anything else?
No, just call me Eric.
Don't look away. Come on and take me as I am. I'm the one and only. I'm the way I am. I've got my life to lead. You've got to understand. Don't look away. Come on and take me as I am. Take me as I am. Don't look away. Oh, take me as I am.
Hi, I'm Megan Follows. In recent years, people with mental retardation have become more visible in our communities. As a result, many long-standing myths are being exposed as unthinking prejudices. There's no question that this change in attitude has occurred because more people are opening their minds to the abilities and rights that we all possess. But we still have a long way to go, and only with your involvement will we get there. This is the major focus of Call Me Eric. Teens with mental handicaps, like all of us, learn more and faster in association with their peers. This holds true in both educational and social environments. In Call Me Eric, we'll see by example how many young people are enjoying full lives in our communities. Imagine, if you can, an environment where your friends were limited to people sharing a common condition or label, where the only other outside contacts were paid professional staff and visits from your family. Consider the effect this would have on your ability to learn. As hard as this is to imagine, it still happens far too often. Imagine, though, the world of difference when people with handicaps are befriended by you and I. Instead of the restrictions of segregated institutions, we can offer integrated opportunities, like guides, scouts, municipal recreation programs, and the leisure buddy concept of friends doing things together. These two teenagers are getting ready for an outing with their friends, a very ordinary activity that could never have happened if one of the girls was restricted to an institution. Like any friendship, these girls enjoy going out, meeting others, and growing together.
Hi, my name is Caroline DeGraw. I am presently the president of Youth Across Canada with the Mentally Retarded. As a volunteer youth organization, YACMAR realizes the importance of being friends with our peers who have handicapping conditions. YACMAR was formed over 17 years ago as a support group for teenagers with siblings who had mental retardation. Over the past few years, interest and membership has expanded beyond the original purpose. Young people like you and me are involved in public education, being friends and advocates of people with mental retardation, and promoting opportunities for natural leisure experiences. It's a great opportunity to learn more about yourself and others, to travel, go to conferences, attend seminars, and meet interesting people in your community.
you on Canada?
Charlie, I thought Charlie had
Charlie likes the girls. You like the girls, Charlie?
Yeah.
What about that girl that worked at the donut wagon? Or donut cave or whatever? Is she still donut wagon? Is she still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's she like? Is she pretty?
Yeah. Coke.
Regular Coke. Diet Coke. And I'll have regular Coke.
That sounds good.
You dare to be different.
What is there to be different?
You have the nerve to be something even though it may not be what everyone else is.
Oh boy.
You know, we all order Coke, but Imtiaz wants to be different, so he orders ginger ale. It was like,
Nobody's no perfect. Be different. No.
You like living in a group home, Eric?
I love it. Somehow I like to live in an apartment of my own.
yeah.
What would be good about living in an apartment on your own that's not good about living in?
Oh, well, like you could cook on your own.
Yeah.
And then sleep by your own
Yeah, you mean instead of sharing a room?
instead of sharing a room. Just stay on and dream all night.
So what don't you like about living in a group home?
But you need all the counts, as they say. Rag you all the time. I mean, bug you all the time.
Eric's dream of living in his own apartment is not an unusual one. We all have that dream in one way or another at his age. It's merely a natural expression of our age-old desire for independence. After all, living in a community is more than just a physical presence. It's having the freedom to build your own life, make your own friends. And that's where you come in. Without your personal commitment to including people with handicapping conditions within your circle of friends, without that, then this basic right of living in the community will remain just a dream.
And what do they call you?
Mentally retarded. Don't even like that name.
How does it make you feel, Eric?
Sad and angry.
Makes you angry. So what do you do about it?
I just ignore it.
If you're a slow learner,
I could speed it up.
and some people call you mentally retarded, what would you like to be called instead?
Eric Bell instead.
Eric Bell is good.
Sounds good.
Like I
So
would.
just because you're a slow learner, you don't like being called mentally retarded?
No. I don't even like that name completely.
So what do you think they should do with the name mentally retarded?
They should take it out. And
Just
say,
take it out? Would they replace it with anything else?
No, just call me Eric.
Call me Eric. 3 little words that speak more eloquently than volumes on the problem of labeling. We use labels all the time in our society without truly realizing the harm they do. Descriptive words for people with handicaps, like gimp or retard. These are labels that tell more about the people who use them than those they are being applied to. By constantly calling him mentally retarded, we lose sight of Eric the person, as surely as if he was segregated from society, out of sight and out of mind. Fortunately, many educators and young people are seeing beyond the labels. They've realized that environments such as this developmental center, while providing many worthwhile services, cannot provide age-appropriate role models and the opportunity to learn together. With this view in mind, a new approach called peer tutoring began. As the name suggests, it is simply a program where students are integrated into regular classrooms and supported by their peers. By extension, this can include age-appropriate social activities. The success of this approach has been eye-opening, even inspirational. It's hard to decide who learns more, the students with handicaps or the tutors. This high school has had a pilot peer tutoring program in effect since 1981. The success has been phenomenal, and the program remains a positive example of enlightened education.
So we don't want those ones, right? What's that one?
Down,
whole sentence for me. I'll put that away. Let me hear you read the whole sentence. Read the words I inserted first.
Every year, the school has more student applications than there are openings for peer tutors. The main reason is the very positive effect that integration has had on the whole student body. Screening and orientation identify students who are truly committed.
At the present time, the high school students are trained for up to 3 weeks in an intense orientation program in each subject area and are requested to write an examination at the completion of each orientation.
This training provides the peer tutors with a direct focus on the number of obvious advantages offered by this approach. Their participation enables the students to learn at their own rate, with more concentrated learning. As a teacher, I find this allows me to spend more time with individual instruction. In short, the high school environment offers expanded learning opportunities for students with handicaps. With very few exceptions, the peer tutors have found their participation to be rewarding and beneficial. In fact, they have developed some very interesting relationships with their students, relationships which have expanded beyond the classroom into social activities. This, in turn, has led to a very positive attitudinal change in the entire student body over the past 5 years.
But the confidence, the self-awareness, the self-esteem that the program has generated in our students has allowed us to expand the program out into the community through work experience programs.
I am Linda Montgomery. I am a mentally retarded person. I spent 7 years in an institution because people thought I couldn't do things. Now it's my turn to show the world that I can do things, that a mentally retarded person can do things. Now I live in my own apartment, do my own banking, and hope to get married someday. Many of you still don't think we can do things, but we can.
I'm sure we've all seen at one time or another celebrities helping young people with handicaps in sports or other areas. While this generates media exposure, it tends to overshadow a major reality. The biggest and most beneficial impact is what you can provide with your involvement on a day-to-day basis.
In the door, says hello, says you can't stay long with places to go. People to meet like me and you, just call him Eric, most people do. You're a hero, you're a star, just for being who you are. You're a hero, you're a star, just for being who you are. Call a doctor, lawyer, Indian chief, say it to the face, won't cause no grief, but don't put a label on our main man, just call him Eric. Understand, if you've got a neighbor or you've got a friend and you're not really sure if he fits in, don't call him names that make him blue. Treat him like he would treat you. He walks in the door, says hello, says he can't stay long with places to go. People to meet like me and you, just call him Eric. Most people do. Yeah. You're a hero. Rap is finished, the rap is through. Just call him Eric, most people do. What I say is true. Just call him Eric, most people do.
To deny a student access to his peer group, his normal peer group, doesn't make any sense. When students are educated in a self-contained setting where the only peer group present are people who are, like himself, handicapped, the kind of influences that are brought to bear on him are much different than if that person were put in a setting with his normal peers, such as one might find in a high school, in a leisure buddy program, or in a recreational program that involves all people in society.
Our students have gained a great deal in that some of them will look at this as occupations in the future and hopefully have a better understanding of people who are handicapped.
My son came into the program in September, and both my husband and I were very pleased that Jim had finally had a chance at integration. He's learning so much, and he's having exposure to these kids that he never had before. He's 15, and he never had a great deal of exposure to teenagers. And we really notice the changes. It's wonderful.
I became involved in peer tutoring because when I started at Stanford, I had a learning disability. And with the special help, I was allowed to stay in my advanced course. And I feel that by helping them, I may enable them to overcome on some of their difficulties and allow them to deal better with society.
It's a new experience for us, and it might help us in the future if we want to get into the field of helping, or just to be a self-fulfilled person. It's going to help us a lot in the future.
And I feel that she's benefited from it. She's becoming open, very open with me, and I think it's great for both of us. I think it's been beneficial.
Give me a little inspiration. You'll be surprised what I can do. Take back everything you said about me. If you say the odds are too high, then you know I've got to try. I can't give up on a dream. Love's gonna rule the world tonight. Take my hand and hold on tight. Everybody has a fantasy. Oh, I just want you to believe in me. Love's gonna rule the world tonight. Give me a little choreography and play that rock and roll. Deep down inside, I'm a shining star. Round and round we go. When we stop, nobody knows. But with your love, I could go far. Love's gonna rule the world tonight. Take my hand and hold on tight. Everybody has a fantasy. I just want you to believe in me. Love's gonna rule the world tonight. Love's gonna rule the world tonight. Take my hand and hold on tight. Everybody has a fantasy. I just want you to believe in me. Love's gonna rule the world tonight. Love's gonna rule the world
Call Me Eric illustrates examples of age-appropriate friendships. I hope it's shown you the benefits and advantages of individualized or small group activities. Activities which don't segregate, label, or draw undue attention to a particular group of people. Why not get involved? Share some of your time and see the results for yourself. Your involvement can be the key to equal access and opportunity for all people.
I'm David McFarland. I'm a mentally retarded person. Doctor said that I would never be able to do anything. It's my turn to show the world that mentally retarded people can do things. A lot of people gave me my turn, but many of you think we can't make it. Well, we can.
If Call Me Eric leaves only one lasting impression, we hope it will be what Eric Bell had to say. He has a name, and it's not mentally retarded, so let's leave the labels on the supermarket shelves. It has been said that we exclude people because we fear them, that we fear them because we don't know them, and that we don't know them because we exclude them. It will be with your participation that people with handicapping conditions will finally achieve what has always been their right, a life of dignity in their communities.
Just call me Eric.